ecosystems. Natural ecosystem is forest ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, marine water ecosystem, or natural ecosystem, students. Artificial desert is a natural ecosystem, students. Formation of desert, naturally formed of the desert is considered as a desert ecosystem. And also artificial ecosystem, actually pond ecosystem is artificially the built the pond ecosystem. Yes or no, students? River ecosystem. Okay, some are also some of the important aquatic ecosystems, but very important one is man-made ecosystem is okay cropland ecosystem, bele ಬೆಳಿತೀವಲ್ಲ ನಾವು cropland ecosystem, and also aquarium in our houses, aquarium ecosystem. Aquarium is also one type of the actually man-made ecosystem. ಬೇಗ ಬರಬೇಕು. Man-made ecosystems. Okay, na? Okay, different types of the ecosystem. In this chapter, we study 4 aspects in this chapter. First one is productivity. Yes or no, students? Different types of the productivity. Different types of the productivity. Primary productivity, secondary productivity. Next one is again divided into primary productivity is gross primary productivity. Okay, net primary productivity, secondary productivity. Yes or no? And different types of the productivity. Energy flow in the ecosystems. Next one is very important. Trophic levels. Okay, different types of the trophic levels. Ecological pyramids. Name of the ecological number of pyramid of number, pyramid of biomass, pyramid of energy. Next one is okay, energy flow in the ecosystem. Okay, next different types of the food chain, and also who is one talking? Different types of the food chain, food web, etc. And also ecological succession. And also another one is also called as biogeochemical cycle or nutrient cycling. Biogeochemical cycle or nutrient cycle, that is also called as a sedimentary cycle, gaseous cycle. Okay, the different types of cycle, all these are also studied in this chapter. Ecosystem, it is one of the important component of the environment. Okay, ecosystem. Okay, na? These start with one by one. I will start with questions. With the help of question, I will discuss all the question synopsis. Okay, na? Next one, first question. Open the first question. Nodi, listen. In an ecosystem, the rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis is termed as gross primary productivity. Okay, gross total productivity. Photosynthesis, any one of the plant is also prepare the whole and soul food. That food is called as now gross primary productivity. Sir, what is the meaning of productivity? Very important. Note, listen, all of you, all those things are, I will explain clearly. Productivity, the rate of biomass production, food production. The rate of biomass production is called as productivity. What is the meaning of productivity? Rate of biomass production is called as productivity. Rate of biomass production is called as productivity. There are 2 types of productivity, primary productivity, secondary productivity. But in this chart, actually, first one is again primary productivity. One is gross primary productivity. Second one is the 2 types of productivity. One is primary productivity, second one is secondary productivity. Again, the primary productivity is again 2 types. One is gross primary productivity, GPP. Second one is net primary productivity, NPP, students. NPP, gross primary productivity, net primary productivity. Sir, what is the meaning of gross? What is the difference between the gross and net primary productivity? Is the rate of production of organic matter. Very important. Rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis is also called as gross primary productivity. Rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis. Plants prepare their own food. Photosynthesis is also called as gross primary productivity. What is the meaning of net primary productivity? Means gross primary productivity. Simply write down gross GPP minus R. GPP minus R is called as net primary productivity. Sir, what is the meaning of net primary productivity means? The rate, not very important, the amount of energy left in the producers after respiration. Yes or no, students? That is also called as total gross primary productivity minus R is called as rate of respiration. That is also called as net primary productivity. Symbolic write down, GPP minus R is called as NPP. Okay, na? GPP minus R is called as NPP. Left in the producer, amount of energy left in the producers after utilization of some energy for respiration. That is also called as some amount of energy utilized for respiration is called as gross primary productivity. GPP minus R equals NPP. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯರಿಗೆ 50,000 ಸಂಬಳ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 50,000 ಸಂಬಳದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯ ಕೈ ಸಿಗ್ತಿರೋದು 45,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಇನ್ನು 5,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೆನ್ಷನಿಗೆ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ಥರ. ಇದು ಟೋಟಲ್, ಇದು ನೆಟ್. ಇದು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಹೋಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೀಗ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಒನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್, ನೋಡಿ, ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸಿಮಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬೇಕಾದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಬೇಗ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಬೇಗ ಫಾಸ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ನೆಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಬೇಗ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಯೋಮಾಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. Rate of production of biomass. Rate of biomass production is called productivity. Second one, rate of biomass production. Rate of biomass production is called productivity. Second one, primary productivity, secondary productivity. Primary productivity, first one, gross primary productivity, right? Or GPP, NPP. GPP barkoli. GPP. Amount of rate of production of organic matter. Rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is called as GPP. Rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis. Plants can prepare own food. Photosynthesis is called as gross primary productivity. Next net primary productivity, NPP, GPP minus R. R equals respiratory losses ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Respiratory loss. R equals respiratory loss. Respiratory loss. These are also called next one. Secondary productivity, ಬೇಗ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Different rate of, it is different. Secondary productivity, primary productivity is over, two types. Secondary productivity ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಗ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ, ದ ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸಿಮಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್. ನೀವು ಈ ಥರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ. ನನಗೆ ಮರ್ಮರಿಂಗ್ ಶಬ್ದ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು. ವೈ ಆರ್ ಯು ಮರ್ಮರಿಂಗ್? ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್? Your aim is only one, only for concentration the teachers and board. You mind it, students? ನೀವು ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಕಡೆ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಕಡೆ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಈಚ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ 25 days is left in the examination. Is a crucial period. Please students, my humble request, please don't waste the time. Okay. Rate of assimilation and formation of new organic matter by consumers. Okay na? Which are the correct answer, students? Gross primary productivity. All the answer is over. Next one, for the sedimentary type of biogeochemical cycle, the reservoir is very earth crust. Good example for the earth crust is sulfur cycle, phosphorus cycle, calcium cycle, earth crust. But atmospheric cycle is also called as, in the atmosphere is oxygen cycle, carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle. Yes or no, students? Earth crust is a, for the sedimentary cycle, biogeochemical cycle, earth crust is a good example. What is the meaning of biogeochemical cycle? Already you know the minerals. cycled in a cyclic manner. That is also called as earth crust is a correct answer, but atmosphere is gaseous cycle, atmosphere is a reservoir. Okay, for sedimentary type of the biogeochemical cycle, reservoir is earth crust. Similar to that, same question is also change the pattern is, okay, actually another one is also called as sedimentary cycle. ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ gaseous type of the biogeochemical cycle is the reservoir is always atmosphere. ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅವ್ರ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಇದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೆಡಿಮೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆ ಗೇಷಿಯಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಸರ್ವಾಯರ್. ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇಸ್ 2. ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ದ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೆಟ್ರಿಟಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಡೆಟ್ರಿವೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ಫ್ರಾಗ್ಮೆಂಟೇಷನ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ detrivores, most important detrivores are earthworms. Earthworm is a most important detrivores. Okay na? Earthworm is a most important detrivores. You know the answer for detrivores? Okay, next one, detrivores. Okay, third question is detrivores. Okay, you know the leaching, humidification. Okay, these are also called as, okay, steps involved in a decomposition. 5 steps involved in a decomposition. Here name the 5 steps involved in decomposition is, okay, first one is fragmentation, second one is leaching, third one is catabolism, fourth one is humidification, fifth one is mineralization. Very good students, very good, very good. Okay na? These are also called as one of the important steps in the method of steps involved in decomposition. Next one, pioneer species of Xerarch and Irarch succession is respectively. Pioneer, okay, pioneer first species. Species are first species is called the pioneer species. Climax species is end species or last species. Okay, pioneer species of the Xerarch and Irarch succession is called as Xerarch succession andre bare rock, succession in the bare rock. Irarch succession andre succession in the water. Okay, pond is called as Irarch succession respectively. Xerarch succession lichens. You know the lichens, students? Lichens are the symbiotic association. That is symbiotic association between the algae and the fungi. Algal component, fungal component. Algal component is phycobiont, fungal component is mycobiont. Okay, these are autotrophic and heterotropic respectively. Algae prepare the food for fungi, fungi provide the shelter and absorb the minerals from the partners. Okay, these are also very good pollution indicators. The first actually pioneer species is the lichens. Clear, students? And also first pioneer species in the water. Water is phytoplankton, small microorganisms. Good example is Chlamydomonas, chara, green algae. Very good example. Chlamydomonas, CHLAMY. Chlamydomonas, CHLAMYDOMONAS. Chlamydomonas and chara and volvox. These are example for pioneer species. Okay na? Pioneer species. Did you understand the pioneer species, students? Did you answer ಬೇಕಾದ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. The species that occupy the first habitat, ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, write down. ಬೇಗ. What is the meaning of pioneer species means? Write down. Species which occupy its first habitat. The species that, sorry, ಈ ತರ ಬರೋಣ. These species that invade, species that invade ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Invade, INVAD, invade. The species that invade a bare rock. Species that invade a bare rock is called as pioneer species. Species that invade a ಕಲ್ಲು ಬಂಡೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದು ಕೇಳಿದಿರಾ ನೀವು? ಲೈಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಕಲ್ಲು ಬಂಡೆ ಮೇಲೆ, ಕೇಳಿದಿರಾ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಬೇರ್ ರಾಕ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಪಯೋನಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್? ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ. ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಏರಿಯಾ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್. ಈ ಫಿಲಮ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಿ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ವ ನೀವು? ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳೋದು ಫಿಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೀವು. ಆ ಥರ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಅಂತ. ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಏರಿಯಾ. ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಏರಿಯಾ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರೆಫರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಆಸ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ. ಬೇಗ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗುಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಜಿರಾರ್ಚ್ ಮತ್ತು ಹೈಡ್ರಾಸ್ ಸಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ Xerarch is a lichens, hydrarch is a phytoplankton. Next one. The plant species having a wide range of genetical distribution evolved into a local population is known as ecotype, students. And they want direct definition, ecotype. Ecotype is one of the definition for particular question, ecotype. Next question. Peacock eat, very good students, ಒಳ್ಳೆ question ಇದು ನೋಡಿ. Peacock eat, next question, peacock eat snake. ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು there is a food chain, students, actually food chain. Understand the question. Peacock eat a snake, snake eat frog, frog eat insect, insect eat green plants. ನೋಡಿ, first one is green plants. Green plants ಯಾರು ತಿಂತಾ ಇದೆ? Insects. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾರು ತಿಂತಾ ಇದೆ? ಫ್ರಾಗ್ ಯಾರು ತಿಂತಾ ಇದೆ? ಸ್ನೇಕ್ಸ್ ಯಾರು ತಿಂತಾ ಇದೆ? ಪಿಕಾಕ್. ನೋಡಿ, ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಫುಡ್ ಚೈನ್. ಫುಡ್ ಚೈನ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಇದು ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ಸ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ಸ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್, ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್, ಟಾಪ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ದ ಪಿಕಾಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಟಾಪ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್. ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ? ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್? Similar type of the question arise in the examination. Easy to first write down all those things. One by one, it actually name the all these things. ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಯಾವುದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ. Suppose in this question, same question, okay, in this question, the peacock is, the position of the peacock is over. Suppose the position of the frog is secondary. That's all, students. Okay, that type of the question arise in the examination. Clear? Any doubt? Next one. Okay, next question. Which of the following characteristics features are cropland ecosystem? ನೋಡಿ, cropland is a man-made ecosystem. ನೋಡಿ, ಜೋಳ ಬೆಳೀತಾರೆ ತೋಟದಲ್ಲಿ, ರಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೀತಾರೆ. is a one considered as a one man-made ecosystem. ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದು ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ನ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ which of the following characteristics features is a cropland ecosystem? One of the crop, absence of soil organisms, 100% soil organisms. So many types of the bacteria, microorganisms are present in the bacteria, are grown in the soil. Yes or no? So many. Yes, last class I had explained all those things for the microorganisms. Okay, free living bacteria, nitrogen fixing bacteria, rhizobium bacteria, azobacterium, azospirillum. Okay, next one is Bisernacea. Yes or no? All are present in the soil. So not a correct answer. List genetic diversity, students. Genetic diversity. Okay, genetic diversity is very less in the cropland ecosystem. Okay, level of gene is very less. Okay, na? That is also called as list to genetic features in the cropland ecosystem is a B, but not ecological succession, but not absence of weed. Almost cropland ecosystem containing a more number of weeds. Weed is present. ಕಳೆ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ least genetic diversity is the correct answer. Yes sir, na? Yes sir. Next question. The primary producers of the deep sea hypothetical vent, primary producers, always primary producers in a deep sea hypothermal vent ecosystem is, very good students, blue green algae, only for grown in a blue green algae is a most distributed in bacteria. Blue green algae commonly called as cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria is not a hypothetical, deep sea hypothetical. Most of the bacteria is also freshwater or marine water, but not deep sea hypothetical. Green algae, most of the green algae are freshwater forms, rarely marine water forms. So coral reefs are not a actually deep sea hypothetical vent. Next, only for chemosynthetic bacteria. Sir, what is the meaning of chemosynthetic bacteria? These bacteria manufacture organic product from the inorganic raw material. Chemicals. It uses the iron, hydrogen sulfide, ammonia to prepare the food. That is also called as, that type of the bacteria is considered as a hypothermal vent ecosystem. It present in a hypothermal vent ecosystem is chemosynthetic bacteria. Clear aita? Chemosynthetic bacteria. Next one. Easy question. Next one is already explained. Biomass available for consumption by the herbivores and the decomposers are either the grass or net or secondary or standing crop. Either the grass or net or secondary or grassing crop. Okay, standing crop. Okay na? Yadu answer nodi alli biomass available for consumption. Biomass available for consumption. Consume ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತದವೆ. Herbivores and decomposers are net or cross. Net primary productivity. Utilize the nodi amount of biomass utilize ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ net primary some amount of energy utilize ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಇದೆ. That is also called as net primary productivity. ಅಂದ್ರೆ GP minus R. Okay na? Next ಇಲ್ಲಿ already gross primary productivity definition ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು, secondary productivity ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. What is the meaning of standing crop and standing state? Very important questions. Examination in arise in the standing crop and standing state. Write down the standing crop. Okay, the amount of living material present in. What is the meaning of standing crop is the amount of living material. The amount of living material present in different trophic levels. Present in amount of living material present in different trophic level per unit area, per PER, per unit area, at a amount of living material present in different trophic level. Trophic T1, T2, T3, T4, these are also trophic levels. Okay, trophic level per unit area at a given time, per PER, per unit area at a given time. Okay na, is called as standing crop, but it is also measured in the form of dry weight. Very important question. Standing crop is measured in the form of dry weight or wet weight or grams. Dry weight. Okay na, dry weight. Very important question. Simple question. Standing crop is also measured in the form of dry weight. Okay na, dry weight. Did you understand the question? Okay, next one. Next question. Nutrient enrichment of the lake will cause eutrophication. Eutrophication, this chapter also last chapter, eutrophication. Okay. What is the meaning of stratification and biomagnification? Already ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Stratification and bio. What is the meaning of stratification? Vertical distribution of different species occupying a different level. What is the meaning of notice stratification means vertical distribution of vertical distribution of different species occupying the different level. Grass is a base. Okay, medium type of the plant is a medium. Large trees are a large. Three levels. Next one, biomagnification already you know. Okay, next class. Next question. Which of the ecological pyramid is always straight, students? Only one, always straight. Three types of ecological pyramids. One is nodi, three types of ecological pyramids. Ecological pyramids. Three types of ecological pyramids. One is pyramid of number. Pyramids of number. Second one is pyramid of biomass. Third one is pyramid of energy. Pyramid of energy. Which one is a correct answer? Always upright means pyramid of energy, but not inverted. Okay. First nodi, you know the definition for this one. Nodi, pyramid of energy. First one is, okay, the plant is also observe 10,000 joule of the sunlight. Okay, in the form of heat. Okay, only it also pass from one trophic level to the another trophic level is only for 10%. That is also called, you know, the 10% Linderman 10%. Okay, suppose plants is also consume 10,000 joule actually heat andre next energy na, next 10,000 is also converted into, in the first one T1 level is only for 1,000. 10% means 100. 10% is 10. 10% is 1%. Always upright. Okay, these are also in the form of joule. In the form of joule. That is also called as pyramid of number. Okay, pyramid of number is, write down these three are pyramid of biomass is sometime actually inverted or erect. Both are possibilities. But only for nodi, pyramid of number is inverted or erect. Pyramid of biomass is inverted or erect sometime. But very one important, most important is pyramid of energy is always upright but not inverted. but not inverted. There is no reverse, but not inverted. Always inverted. Sorry, always upright, but not inverted. Can never inverted, students. Clear aita? That is also called as, these are also pyramid of energy. Sunlight, the joule sunlight tagondre, sunlight only for 10%, 10% law. That is also called 10% law. Linderman is also explained the 10% law in pyramid of numbers. Clear aita? Next question. In a polluted environment, next, ecosystem, cycling of nutrient is known as? Name the two types of biogeochemical cycle. Let us explain. One is gaseous cycle, another one is sedimentary cycle. Biogeochemical cycle is called as nutrient cycling. Biogeochemical cycle, biogeochemical cycle, biogeochemical cycle, chemical cycle. This chemical cycle is also called as nutrient cycling. Okay, there are two types of, already definition is ecosystem cycling of nutrient is known as biogeochemical cycle. There are two types of biogeochemical cycle. One is gaseous cycle, another one is sedimentary cycle. One is gaseous, another one is sedimentary. Gaseous cycle, atmosphere is a, okay, a reservoir in the atmosphere. Gaseous cycle, reservoir in the atmosphere. Sedimentary cycle, reservoir is the earth crust. Earth crust alli irutte, bhoomi nalli irutte, phosphorus content. Illi good example for gaseous cycle is also called as, okay, very important one is nitrogen cycle, oxygen cycle, good example, carbon cycle, sedimentary cycle, phosphorus cycle, sulfur cycle. Yes or no, students? These are also called as good examples. Okay, which one is the correct answer for 12th question? D. Next one. The polluted environment, the maximum pollutant will occur in, nodi istralli maximum pollutant ಆಗ್ತಾರದು. In a pollutant environment, ನೋಡಿ examples ತಗೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ human beings examples ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, polluted environment, maximum pollutant occur will be either the, are you possible to primary pollutant? Very good, tertiary consumers. Okay na? Tertiary consumer, but not snake, only snake. Totally all tertiary consumers are a maximum pollutants. Pollutant will occur in tertiary consumers. Primary consumers is less pollutant because grass or plants. Green plants are primary consumers. Okay, tertiary consumers. Primary succession on rocks. Pioneer species are usually already over. Lichens. Lichens are a primary succession on rock, bare rock. Already explained ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. Pioneer species. Pioneer species means primary succession on rock. The pioneer species are usually lichens, but not first evolved organism adu. Lichens. Lichens are a pollution indicator. They do not grow in the polluted area. Pollution free. Lichens. Next. The final stable community in a ecological succession is, just explain ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಫಿಲಮ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಿ, ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ? ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ. ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ. The final stable community, okay, in a ecological succession is what? Climax community. What is the meaning of serre? But not serre. What is the meaning of serre, students? Suppose examination point of view, the question is also framed in the serre. Write down, students. Serre means entire sequence of community. Write down. What is the meaning of serre means? SERE. One of the option is there in serre. Yes or no? SERE. Barkodi. SERE. Serre. What is the meaning of? Barkodi. The entire sequence of community. Entire sequence of community. Entire sequence of community formed in the area. Sorry. Entire sequence of community. Sorry. That successively change in a given area. Sorry, form out beda. That successively change in a entire sequence of community. That successively change in a given area. That successively change in a given area. Are called serre. Once again, nodi excessive nodi entire sequence of community that successively change in a given area is called as serre. Nodi hydroserre, xeroserre, ಕೇಳಿದಿರಾ ನೀವು? ಹೈಡ್ರೋ ವಾಟರ್, ಝೀರೋ ಅಂದರೆ ಬೇರ್ ರಾಕ್, ಸೆರೆ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಗುಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಹೈಡ್ರೋ ಸೆರೆ, ಹೈಡರ್ ವಾಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ವಾಟರ್, ಹೈಡ್ರೋ ಸೆರೆ. ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಝೀರಿಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, ಝೀರೋ ಸೆರೆ. ಝೀರಿಕ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ಕೇರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್, ಡೆಸರ್ಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಝೆರೋ ಸೆರೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ZERO, ಝೆರೋ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್, ಸ್ಕೇರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ವಾಟರ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂದ್ರಿ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. River system is always upright. First one is primary producers are different types of the algae. Yes or no? Algae to the phytoplanktons, phytoplankton zooplanktons, zooplanktons to the small fishes, small fishes to the large fishes. Upright or inverted? Upright. Yes or no students? ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಲಿಸನ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್. ಯಾವುದು? ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಪಾಂಡ್ ರಿವರ್ ಎಕೋಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್, certain type of the algae. Next one is algae to the phytoplanktons, phytoplankton to the zooplanktons, zooplankton to the small fishes, small fishes to the large fishes. That is also called as upright. For example, ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಾವು first one is ನೋಡಿ actually microorganisms. Next one is phytoplanktons, zooplanktons. Last one is small fishes, large fishes. Primary, secondary, tertiary pollution. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? So that is also called as always upright. River ecosystem is always upright, but sea ecosystem is inverted. Later I will explain. Next one. Which one of the following type of the organism occupy more than one trophic level in a pond ecosystem? ನೋಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. Which one of the following organism occupy more than one tropical level in the pond ecosystem? Pond ecosystem is but not frog, but not phytoplanktons, but not ನೋಡಿ because of fish. ನೋಡಿ, small fish eat large fishes. Yes or no students? That is also, these are also considered as a, for example, okay, primary producers fish andre, large fish are secondary producers. Small big fish is also eat the small fish. It is a more than one trophic level. Either primary consumers are also fishes, small fishes, secondary consumers are also fishes, because more than one trophic level is fishes. Either the small fishes and big fishes. Small fish, big fish eat the small fish. Yes or no students? That is also called as more than one trophic level. Did you understand? ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮೀನು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮೀನು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮೀನು ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಸಹ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮೀನು ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮೀನು ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ 1 ಟ್ರೋಪಿಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಅದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್.